How does an airplane fly upside down? It's a question that forces us to look past the common, often incomplete explanations of flight. We need to examine the fundamental physics of fluid dynamics. To understand this, we need to break the physics down into three distinct steps: the pressure game, the secret of the angle, and the pilot's adjustment. First, let's establish what lift actually is. Lift is fundamentally created by a pressure difference between the top and bottom of a wing. If we can make the air on the top side move faster than the air on the bottom side, the pressure on top drops. The higher pressure underneath literally pushes the wing up into that low-pressure zone. It's helpful to think of a vacuum cleaner. A vacuum creates low pressure inside the nozzle. The higher pressure room air rushes in, pulling dirt with it. A wing is like a moving vacuum pulling the plane upward. Many people believe planes fly only because the top of the wing is curved, a feature called camber. While camber helps, the real hero is the angle of attack. Think of sticking your hand out of a car window. If you keep your palm flat, nothing happens. But tilt your thumb up slightly, and the wind forces your hand upward. Newton's third law tells us, if the wing pushes the air down, the air must push the wing up. Now let's flip the plane over. This is where things get interesting. If the pilot keeps the wing perfectly level with the horizon while upside down, the curved side now faces the ground. In this position, the low pressure would be on the bottom, and the lift would actually pull the plane down toward the earth. This is bad news. To fix this, the pilot must change the angle of attack. They must push the nose of the plane up. From the pilot's perspective, this feels like pushing away from the ground. By tilting the wing at a steep enough angle, they force the air to travel a longer path over the side facing the sky. Even though the wing is the wrong way around, the steep angle deflects the air toward the ground. The angle of attack overrides the shape. But what about high-performance stunt planes? They use something called symmetrical airfoils. A symmetrical wing produces exactly zero lift at a 0-degree angle of attack. Notice how the top and bottom are identical. Why would you want a wing that produces zero lift? Because it behaves the same way whether it is right side up or upside down. These planes fly exclusively by using the angle of attack. But there's a limit. If the angle becomes too steep, the air can't follow the curve of the wing smoothly. This is called a stall. The lift vanishes and the wing ceases to function. So, the next time you see a pilot flying inverted, remember, they are fighting the wing's shape with pure geometry and the power of the angle of attack.